What's going on, you guys? Thank you so much for joining me back on my YouTube channel. I really do appreciate it. Today I'm going to be going over or continuing the saga of secrets and tricks I found with the Nissan 350z. I think this one's super awesome. So I just found this out the other day, and it was actually from a person in the comment section of my last video. So his YouTube channel is dprent. I'm going to put it up right here. His comment said that his favorite hack was that if you put the key in the ignition, push the door jam button 10 times, and then turn it off and turn it back on, that the car goes into like a self-diagnosis mode. So I'm going to be displaying that right now, and I didn't actually know that it worked or that it was even the thing. Then I came out basically right after he commented that, and I tried it out, and it sure enough, it actually works. And the car does like this whole diagnosis check where it runs, the windshield wipers come on, even the fans come on for a little bit. You can hear the headlights being turned on and turned off. So I think this is like the first thing they do when you bring your car into the Nissan dealership or the Infiniti dealership. I guess any Nissan brand car or Infiniti can do this, which is pretty awesome. So if you have a Nissan or an Infiniti, you're gonna learn something in this video, and you'll be able to go out to your car right after this and try it out. So anyways, let's get into it. It is super simple to do. All you need is your key, or if you have the push to start, I'm going to show you how to do that as well. So it only takes about 20 seconds to initiate. The car's going to go through this loop about 3 times just to make sure everything is running well. I believe it displays a code number on your dashboard if there is a mistake or if there is something wrong. I did it the other day and there wasn't anything wrong with my car, so I didn't get a number or anything. It just kind of stopped. So let me know down in the comments if yours gives you a warning or a code or something, because I'm really interested if it, you know, is telling me I have a code somewhere that I should know about and I don't know where it's at or something. So let me know down in the comments. I'm gonna stop blabbering. Let's get into it. So it really is extremely simple. All you need to do is stick your key inside the ignition and then turn it to the second click, not the third click, because obviously you'll start the car, but just the second click so everything comes on. Then you're gonna reach over to the door jam and you're gonna push the door jam button 10 times. Then you're gonna come back over here. You're gonna turn it to the off position and then back to that second click. And then the car is gonna honk 1 time and then begin the diagnosis. So let's do it, let's do it. And then also, if you have the push to start, which obviously I don't, you're gonna push the button 5 times. You're gonna come over here, push the door jam button 10 times, and then come back over to this button and push it 3 more times, and then it should honk and then start the process as well. So we're gonna try it with this. I'm gonna have my door propped open already. I don't know if you have to do it like really fast or anything, but I'm gonna have the door open. Just, you guys have to do this? Do you have to like put your foot down here to make sure the door doesn't close and like cut your leg off? So like I said, you're supposed to put this key in here, turn it to the second click. 1, 2, everything comes on. You come over here and you push this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You come back over here, you turn it off and then back on. And the car honks 1 time, and then it should begin the diagnosis process. How fascinating, right? So it starts with the windshield wipers. Oh. Here, I'll jump out. All right, so then next what it does is it's gonna test the headlights, which is kind of cool. So the fog lights come on. And we wait a few seconds. And then the headlights should come on. Here, the headlights just came on. All right, now it's checking the high beams. Come over here. You can see, you can kind of hear it, but it's checking the high beams now. Here's something clicking. I think those are relays or something. And there's the fans. Right. So I'm assuming that's basically the entire process, because once the fans turn off, then the windshield wipers come back on and it does the process again. And like I said, it just does this 3 times, and then at the end it basically lets you know if you have a code or something's wrong, you need to get it checked out. But it basically just tests, like, you know, the very, very minimum layer stuff, basically stuff that you can fix yourself, which is kind of cool, like the headlights and stuff. And the headlights should start going again here. Oh, there, they just came back on again. And if you come a little closer, you can see the high beams are going to start being checked again. You can kind of see them getting flicked on and off in there. All right, so it just did the fans one last time. So you guys, my camera's acting weird today. Hopefully I'm gonna get, my biggest nightmare is I'm gonna get all the way home and none of this is gonna work. It is kind of windy, so hopefully the mic is helping the breeze. It's doing the last process right now. As you can tell, the headlights came back on. It's checking the headlights one more time. Really gotta get this gap fixed right here. There's my mic. All right, so that's basically the entire process. It just finished with the last cycle of fans. We're gonna come back inside the car here. I'm gonna see if we have any codes or anything on the dashboard here. And looking up close, it doesn't look like we have any codes or anything. Well, I mean, I didn't have any codes last time I did this, so I guess it would make sense I wouldn't have any this time. So I've seen that there's another type of diagnostic you can do that has something to do with the gas pedal, but I guess this service engine soon button will blink if there is an issue. So maybe it's like a Morse code thing. So maybe this is not blinking. We're okay. I think we're good. All right, you guys, so there you have it. I hope you guys learned something today. I honestly didn't even know that was possible on any Nissan model or Infiniti model. So I think that's pretty cool that you could just come out to your Nissan 350z and just get in and do like a self-diagnosis. I think all cars you should be able to do that in. You might be able to, I don't know, honestly. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up and drop a comment down below if you have anything to say or any comments or questions. I'll reply to everybody. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button, I would really appreciate it if you would do that, because I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers and I need your help to do that. So thank you guys so much for joining me again. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.